Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Talk at Aharon Coffee and Roasting Company in Beverly Hills, California. I am the host, BatSheva Vaknin, wife of Aharon Vaknin, Q grader and all-around amazing coffee person. Aharon is not here today, so I've invited one of our most beloved regular customers, Katherine. Katherine, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to be here.
What time is it, Katherine? What time did I ask you to come to?
Do you really have to ask?
Let's be real.
5:30 a.m.
5:30 a.m. The moms make it happen because
That's right.
we are both mothers and business people, and most importantly, we love good coffee.
Oh, it's so good. It's the
So,
only coffee I could drink.
which is why, admittedly, I have Katherine on today. But before we get to that, Katherine, will you share with us a little bit about you? I saw on Facebook. The truth is, I know Katherine for many years, but mostly as a coffee drinker. And I only found out like last week because you wrote on Facebook, sale, that you actually are a real estate agent. I had
Yes.
no idea. So tell us a
Yes.
little bit about yourself.
So I'm a real estate agent, and I'm always running around. What you saw was a condominium that
So beautiful. Where was it?
Yes.
Culver City?
it was in Westwood. West Hollywood. It was in West Hollywood.
Nice.
And yes,
New building?
happy buyer.
Very modern.
It's about 10 years old. The building's actually in commercials all the time. It's a really, really modern, nice building.
Yeah.
So I'm normally here like every morning for
Yeah.
my coffee
Yeah.
to be able to do all the running around. There's no way I can see a client before I drink my coffee. So
Cheers to that. Sorry,
Thank God
it's
for
backwards.
this.
It is what it is. It says Aharon, the joy of coffee. Get
That's
yours
right.
today. Katherine does add cream to her coffee, which, what does Aharon think about that? Has he ever talked to you about that?
quite a few times. I'm not willing to give up my cream yet. No.
It took me 5 years of literally owning this coffee shop with him. Well, like 4 years and change. I would not give up the half and half. And I think in my earlier blog, actually, when I talked about being vegan,
Yes.
the gateway to me being able to be vegan was being able to enjoy coffee without cream. Because as long as I needed that cream,
Yes.
yeah. So, you know,
Yes.
I couldn't be vegan. And then once I was actually, for me, part of the key was letting it cool enough that the creaminess, the natural creaminess of the coffee,
Maybe I should try that.
you can try that. That's one key. But it's
I
not
gotta
that
want
hot
to
because it
try
also cools it down, so you can drink it right away. The cream. You know what I mean? But
that's
if
that's
and
exactly
his
it.
coffee is so good.
It is.
Literally, that
It is.
even without cream, it has like a natural creaminess. So that's for real.
That is right.
So Katherine was one of more than a few customers that has told us like really cool, interesting feedback about our coffee, Aharon coffee versus like other coffee. So would you just in your own words tell us about like your journey with coffee without coffee?
Yes, definitely. So, I have a very sensitive stomach, and dealing with acid reflux, I gotta be careful what I eat, gluten intolerant, and all of that. So, before Aaron's coffee, every 5 to 6 months, I would have to go through what I call the coffee withdrawal because my stomach would be so sensitive that I couldn't even drink coffee. I went to GI, my GI would say, well, the coffee's not acidic, you don't have to. And I said, look, I know my own body.
Yeah.
Until one day I came in here, it was morning, and I actually came to buy coffee for a friend because I was on my coffee withdrawal. So
Wow.
I was just sniffing the coffee, and Aaron said, well, why don't you drink coffee? I said, and I explained, I said, you know, I can't, it bothers. He goes, look, the way we roast our coffees is very different. The oil, it's something about the oil being on the bean while we roast it. It's very different than everywhere else. Why don't you try it? So we went back and forth a few times. I'm like, nope, I'm not.
You were
It
scared
hurts too
'cause
much.
You don't want to
Yes.
feel sick. I get it. Yeah, yeah.
But I went for it. I drank it. Nothing happened. I enjoyed it. And little by little, I started trusting that, you know what? I can drink coffee, this coffee.
Exactly.
So up to this day, especially any time where I feel my stomach is sensitive, there is no way I can drink coffee anywhere else. Honestly, it's like it works. It works for me.
So
for my
this is
stomach.
why I like I'm so happy that you joined me, and it's so early. It's crazy to be here.
It is crazy.
Literally, I want to show them. I mean, it's hard, and I might mess this whole thing up. But look how dark it is outside. And this is, by the way, we've already been here for like
30 minutes.
We've already been here. That's the joy of coffee sign on it. Look how dark it is. We've already been here like for a while.
I can't believe I'm here.
So, but I felt like I needed the testimonial, to be honest. Like I tell people all the time. They say, "Oh, I'm going to have a tea," and I'm like, we have great tea, thank God. But
yeah.
But people say, "Oh, I love coffee." This is what they do. They come in and they go, "Oh, I love coffee, but I'm sensitive. I can't have it." And so I'm like, no. We have customers, and they couldn't ever have coffee, and then now they have our coffee. And
I think you should mention though how most other coffee shops, when they roast their coffee bean, they don't wait until they wait. I mean, a lot of times the coffee bean no longer has that essential oil.
Right, exactly. That's how Aharon describes it. Exactly.
Yeah, that's how he describes it.
That's it. So he also, the reason we opened is because he had this intuition about coffee. He's very intuitive when it comes to anything food related, culinary related. So he had this intuition that he was going to the local roaster actually here in LA, who he really liked the guy, and it was better than whatever the chains were, but he still had this thought that it didn't need to be so dark and oily, and that there was like something. So then when he studied roasting, he learned more about like all the intricacies of it. And he had like a cup that was like really nicely roasted, meaning not too over roasted, not dark roasted. Right. He felt amazing, and it totally like the light bulb went off. So he describes it like this. And the funny thing is, it hasn't been. People are afraid to say it, because it hasn't been proven. But although now that there's studies, and I'm going to put a link to this study in the comment section here. There was a study in Korea last year that showed that the lighter the roast, the more healthful qualities of coffee they found.
Really?
Yes. And that's like, they finally did like the official study, and I think Time Magazine also cited that study that everyone now knows coffee has, even decaf coffee has antioxidants.
Yes. Like
all these cancer-fighting properties, skin cancer. It's amazing for the liver, like regenerative properties for the liver. Probably helps like anti-dementia, like boosts brain obviously function, but even decaf, like more antioxidants even than green tea. Like
it helps my allergies.
It's amazing, right? Yeah. It actually helps me, my immune system. Again, you don't dump all the sugar in there, but then the question became: so is it all coffee, or does it depend also on the way it's handled and roasted? So Aharon, he explains that the way he roasts it, first of all, he's infusing it with really like love and consciousness.
Yes,
this is something we.
I can attest to all of that.
Really, like he has so much love for what he's doing, and for like he has so much care, and he wants the end user to have joy from the coffee. So he's putting all of that mentally into each roast, which is like something unique. And then beyond that, the technicality of the way he roasts. He describes, back to what you're saying, the oils.
Yes.
He said that with a dark roast, generally what will happen is either it's like charring, like imagine a piece of just toast, like fresh bread, toasted up. But if you toast it so much that it's a black piece of charred, like used to be bread, no longer is, and you eat that, like if you never had anything else, you're like, oh, sustenance, bread, right. But actually, like it's like literally like almost not recognizable.
Acid reflux.
and it creates like the body is like burn, charcoal in my body, and versus like when he's doing more medium roast, all those naturally occurring healthful oils within the coffee bean, the little fruit, they don't get charred and burned. They don't get rancid, like oil can get rancid when you overcook it. They don't disappear. They remain within the bean, and then they actually fuel the health of the body.
When he told me about this, I didn't even Google it. I didn't even go looking for it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, even if it doesn't have to be out there, you just try it and see how your body reacts to it. And my body speaks to me. That's my...
That's
Google.
what I tell everybody. Listen to your body. Everybody, what's right for her. She's putting cream in the coffee. I used to put cream in the coffee, but I'm now not putting cream in the, but
what is less cream now?
Less cream.
So I'm almost there. Yes.
But bottom line, do what's right for you, but feel your body real. And if you feel like it's not like, oh, we have some customers that we didn't see them for a while, and they come back and they say, you know, I'm really sensitive to coffee, and Aharon's like, well, have you been drinking our
Exactly.
coffee? And they're like, oh, well, I went there and here, and I got someone gave me a bag for a present, you know. So bottom line, like, you can do the 30-day test, let's say, like, have only Aharon coffee, order our beans online. If you're local, come by, do a 30-day test, and like, please email me or direct message me or write in the comments your experience. We want to hear from you, and like, we like feel that the satisfaction is guaranteed, and we, you know, we want to share that information with everybody. So
it's amazing. You got to try it.
Try it.
Simple as that. Yeah.
Well, so thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for
Katherine.
having
Beautiful
me.
Katherine.
It's
Love
at
you so much.
5:30 a.m.
Yes, we did it. We made it happen. For all of you who were watching, I would love it if you would give us comments. Share the video, please. We are trying to spread the good word of good coffee and Aharon coffee. And the online website, it's aharon.coffee, or you can do aharoncoffee.com. We have both URLs. We're here in Beverly Hills, 9467 Charleville Boulevard.
Beverly Drive in Charleville.
Beverly Drive in Charleville.
It's really amazing. You won't know until you try it. Just a cup of coffee, but it's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a really good one.
Just our cup of coffee.
Well,
Right.
you got to try it.
Exactly. Great. Thank you so much. Bye.